Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to
Unpopular K-pop opinions because IVE's sister group is called KiiKiii. Do you love me?
1. To anyone, Dara's mess just keeps getting messier. I already dragged her for dating a 14-year-old when she was 19, but now that the backlash is in full swing, more clips from her past are resurfacing. And let's just say they are not doing her any favors. One clip in
I
particular shows
wonder
her
why
boldly
is it
declaring,
coming out now?
Uh, no idea. That is a little random. Maybe because they're on the tour? I
But
don't
they
know.
were already on the tour.
Honestly, I have no idea because
But we've seen them several times before.
yeah, because she did say it was an old clip that came out. So that interview is not new interview. That's an old interview too.
that her boyfriend must be younger than her. And when the interviewer, clearly giving her a chance to set some boundaries, asked if there's a limit to how young he can be, Miss Girl straight up said there isn't one, no hesitation, no shame. Some of y'all were out here caping for her after my last video, but at this point, I don't think even the most
This
delusional
sounds
of you can.
similar to James Charles, if not worse, because they asked James Charles, "Oh, who's your type? What's the person like their age and stuff like that?" And he said, "Oh, the lowest age possible."
Weird.
And that was like an interesting response, but this response
Weird.
was, "It doesn't really matter, but it does matter."
I mean, if you really wanna give her excuses, I guess you could say, "Oh, she meant as long as it's legal age." I mean,
Was this interview early in 21's
I
career
don't
or
know.
mid or
I have
end?
no idea. No, I don't know, but
Oh,
I'm just saying.
because this is like not good media
Mm,
training.
Find a way to excuse this. So what if she grew up in the Philippines? The age gaps are normal in the Philippines. Defense is the weakest copium since boys will be boys. Miss Ma'am lied.
Oh,
If this was so culturally acceptable, why the falsified birth certificate energy? She knew exactly that what she was doing
true.
is illegal. Yeah, the Philippines
I
has a
keep
history of
forgetting that part.
problematic age dynamics. Child marriage is still legal with
true.
parental consent, which is
Oh,
a whole other dystopian
do you
horror.
think they're more picky on her because she's from the Philippines?
She's from the Philippines?
That's what they said. If you want to blame it on her being from Philippines,
Uh,
because Philippines has the age gap.
Let me see if she's from.
But then her counter argument was that, oh, even if that was a thing in the Philippines, how come she lied to the boy about her age?
I mean, yeah, the fact that she lied, she knew what the fuck she was doing.
Mm.
No, she's South Korean.
Oh, then why were we talking about the Philippines?
Uh, well, so she rose to fame in the Philippines, I guess.
She roast? Oh.
Yeah, she started her career in the Philippines, but
Oh.
she's Korean.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, I don't know why we bringing the Philippines up. I guess because she lived there for a minute, but still, she knew what she was doing.
But since when do we use well? Their society normalized it to excuse grooming? By that logic, we should all start romanticizing foot binding because it's tradition. No, exploiting power imbalances over minors isn't a cultural quirk, it's a crime. No matter the postal code, y'all defending her need a slap on the face. Flip the genders and suddenly everyone's a feminist. Imagine a 19-year-old male idol bragging about dating a 14-year-old girl after lying about
Yeah,
his age. The internet would have yeeted him into the sun by now. But because Dara's a woman, it's okay? Feminism goes
yeah.
both ways. And can y'all even guess how Dara's team handled this whole drama? They just went ahead and re-edited the video where she admitted to dating a minor, claiming it was taken down to avoid misunderstandings because of cultural differences. Really, queen, you just don't understand our culture?
Oh.
Babe, I understand
Wow.
that lying to date a minor is trash behavior in every language, time zone, and astrological sign. Some things are universally gross. If your culture normalizes adults creeping on kids, your culture needs a freaking intervention. 2. Let's talk about the virtual group that plagiarized Stray Kids. The drama started when the upcoming virtual group Skins dropped their pre-debut track The Way Home on January 31st. A moody rock ballad titled
Oh,
is
I didn't see
self-composed by the
this.
group, but stay
We briefly saw this, but I didn't know it was a virtual group. I thought there was like a new group that's debuting that trying to do something with, SKZ. But virtual group? Another virtual group? Like, how many do we need?
is quickly
But this
flagged
is a
uncanny
virtual boy
parallels
group.
to a 2020
We have Plave.
Oh, I forgot about that.
23 Stray Kids song, accusing Skins of plagiarizing everything from chord progressions to emotional cadence. The timing couldn't be worse.
I mean, even the title, not the title, the group name, Skins, SKZ.
Skins had already sparked skepticism with their name being too similar to Stray Kids, not only
Right.
in English but the Korean writing is so close to each other, raising eyebrows about intentional branding theft, adding fuel to the fire. Skins label doubled down by slapping a hashtag self-produced label on the track. A move can only describe as tone deaf given the glaring similarities. The backlash has snowballed into demands for JYP to intervene legally, with fans flooding Twitter to shame Skin's producer for stealing. If you want my opinion, let's clock it as it is. The track is a carbon copy, same melancholic whine, same
I
chord
don't
structure,
know it.
same look at me, I'm
I
deep
would like
vibes,
to
but
hear
sure
it, but
Skins.
which song is it?
I have no idea.
Copying.
I have no idea what they call. But
Mm.
I don't know if JYP can do much legally. The plagiarism is really hard to prove, and the fact that their name is Skins. Yeah, it might be obvious, but in the court of law, it's obvious is not enough. It has to be proof. So it's different to judge somebody in the court of public opinion versus the court of law. It's very different.
The thing is, knowing how these K groups operate, I wonder where they think they're gonna have an audience who's gonna go together and support Skins, because they put a lot of money into this, to copy or make it similar to Stray Kids. Do they really think they're gonna have enough left on the table to take fans away from Stray Kids, or fans in general, to support this group?
Yeah, I don't even know who supports digital group, virtual groups, whatever.
Because already the digital groups are problematic, and on
Yeah.
top of it, they add another dynamic where now they're copying, where a lot of people feel like they're copying a big group.
Yeah.
And Stray Kids is not a group that no one knows. It's a big group.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking.
Call it self-composed while you're at it. The audacity. Slapping a self-made hashtag only proves the allegations even more. It removes any possibility of this being a reinterpretation or sampling. It's clear as day. The group's company is ready to take outrage marketing to its limit, and their plan is working.
Now,
without
I don't
all
know
this
the
back
song. I haven't seen the virtual group, but the Stray Kids, they don't own the look, they don't own the sound, they don't own like particular style or anything like that. Many groups can sound similar, but not be the same.
Right.
It'd be different if it's the same thing.
And that's exactly why I'm saying plagiarism is really hard to prove, because a lot of groups are towing that line in K-pop where they're like similar but not identical. So it's like it might be like very, very similar, but if there's like a minor difference, and that's enough. So that's what I'm saying. For JYP to take legal actions, they have to be like 99% sure, okay, they did copy us, and have not just sure, but have to have proof.
I think Nævis, what she does is like, she's like an embodiment of all the best possible features of K-pop idols put into one.
Not K-pop idols, aespa members.
Oh, just aespa.
Yeah, just aespa members. Yeah, so basically, I think what Nævis is like all aespa members' voices combined into one. I think that's what it is. That's how I think we were explained.
backlash, no one would have even known the group existed. 3. Nævis is having 2 comebacks this year. Looking at SM's release schedule, it's cool to see names like Shiny, Sulgi and Irene Subunit, aespa, Rise, and NCT all.
Nævis is having 2 comebacks already scheduled. I don't think it can't be 2 comebacks when you already have a plan to when you're gonna reappear again. I think you should like at least give some space, some time to call a second comeback.
I don't know. This is getting ridiculous.
all dropping comebacks. But why is Nævis getting 2 singles? SM really said, let's traumatize the general public twice in 1 year. Meanwhile, actual legends like Shiny, EXO, and Red Velvet are left with crumbs. But sure, let's funnel resources into Robo Beyonce over here. Who's even claiming?
I guess it's cheaper, to do Robo Beyonce than actual lab groups. Because physical performances, you have to pay for the music video sets, you have to pay for appearances, outfits, everything. With Nævis, what you pay for? Just software. Like, if you already have software, you just pay the salaries to whoever is working on it, just generate whatever you need generated, and that's it. Everything is digital. It's way cheaper.
And faster.
Yes.
Clamoring for this. Her debut was a sensory assault. Like if Autotune and Existential Dread had a baby. But go
Like
off,
she
I
doesn't have
guess.
to do
SM's
rehearsal.
out here playing
Nothing.
4D capitalism chess, though. Investors saw AI and creamed their spreadsheets. Why waste cash on human idols with needs like food, sleep, or not getting into
Right.
scandals for dating humans? When you can mint a
Yeah.
pixelated cash cow that never ages, questions its 20-year contract, or demands a bathroom break. Infinite growth, baby.
Yeah.
Except Navi's streams are drier than the Sahara. And the only viral thing about her is the secondhand embarrassment. Can she even sing?
Yep.
I swear G-Idol Shuwa could outsing her. But what can we do? Robots are here to take
Okay,
over.
Shuwa
One of
catching
Play's albums
strays.
sold over 1 million copies, so there's clearly a market for these pixelated divas. The future's looking real bleak. Next thing you know, SM's gonna debut a ChatGPT subunit with Alexa as the main vocalist. 4. Why YouTube views are lower than before. Around 2019 to 2020, YouTube tightened view counting algorithms, aggressively filtering suspicious activity, including mass streaming. Coincidence? Hardly. This forced labels, not just K-pop, but Western ones too, to rely more on paid ads to keep numbers high. The message was clear: pay to play. For a year or two, labels bit the bullet, buying ad bundles to hit those flashy 30 millions in 24 hours milestones. But fans aren't dumb. They saw through the artifice. Why grind 10 accounts per fan to juice views when YouTube's system might delete half of them? The return on investment died, and so did the obsession, which takes us to Spotify's takeover. Once YouTube made organic views a slog, the industry pivoted. Spotify's global charts, playlist placements, and cleaner streaming metrics became the new trophy. K-pop companies redirected
So
fan
do
energy there.
YouTube views also count for what's on the
Billboard?
YouTube Music app?
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
It's videos plus music, yeah.
Because it's simpler. Stream a 3-minute song 100 times on mute? Easy. Spotify also aligns better with Western validation like Billboard and Grammy metrics, which labels crave. YouTube views became a secondary flex, and with TikTok's rise, it gutted YouTube's role as music's cultural hub. Songs blow up via 15-second snippets, dances, and memes on TikTok first, not MV premieres. Why sit through a 3-minute MV when the hook is everywhere on TikTok? Labels now prioritize crafting TikTok-ready moments over cinematic MVs. Even YouTube's desperate copycat shorts can't compete. It's a graveyard of reposted TikToks. YouTube's algorithm also favors watch time.
I wonder if
so a
it's still
viral
gonna be this important, given that the US will lose access to TikTok.
I don't think we're gonna lose access to TikTok, but even if we did, I don't know if it'll be this important for K-pop. For
We
Western,
lost Vine.
Vine just went to become TikTok, so I don't. I think for Western labels, it would change things. For Korean K-pop, maybe not so much. They're not all in on America, you know. They have the whole world basically. They're trying to conquer, so it's a little different for them. For them, I think they would still go the same route. It would make for them harder to reach America, that's for sure, though. But yeah, for Western artists, I think this would change. I just don't know how, but I think it would, because you know, a lot of music became popular off TikTok, and they're topping the charts right now. So it's hard to predict.
TikTok clip might get looped 100 times there, but those seconds don't translate to MV views. And don't forget the saturation and fan fatigue. K-pop's golden age of monolithic groups like Blackpink dominating views has collided with market oversaturation. Every agency now debuts 5 new groups a year, fracturing fandoms. Fans still stream, but their attention is split across 10 rookie MVs instead of funneling energy into one. Add in multi-platform demands, vote on polls, stream on 3 apps,
Except
buy
for
merch,
YG.
and YouTube
Yeah, YG don't really do much.
becomes an afterthought. 5. Why are we freaking out over a Hearts 2 Hearts member snagging an MC gig pre-debut? Of course a SM rookie gets handed opportunities like free samples at Costco. This isn't news. The entire industry is rigged like a game show where the big 4 companies own the buzzer. SM, HYBE, JYP, YG, they're not just labels. They're empires with backdoor passes to every event, brand deal, and TV slot that matters. Acting shocked about privilege now is like gasping that water's wet. The second a big 4 trainee breathes near a debut timeline, brands trip over themselves to cash in on the guaranteed hype, fashion shows, or music show gigs. It's all pre-packaged clout. These companies have decades of hit-making reputation. So why wouldn't producers hand them slots? They're low-risk investments in a high-risk industry. And spare me the "but do they deserve it" whining. Deserve's got nothing to do with it. The real question is why fans keep performatively ranting when this circus has been running the same script for years. You wanna rage? Direct it at the system, not the players. 6. Starship has started teasing
I
their
wonder
new
how
rookie
they
girl group.
decide, like, okay, this person is a person we're gonna let just debut by herself. Based on what?
Maybe
What's the
she has
decision?
like the biggest following on, you know, like pre-debut.
Already?
Yeah, okay, maybe you know they're doing like kind of what YG did with Baby Monster, and you know people have individual fans. Maybe that. Maybe she's the most talented vocally. Maybe she's the visual. One of them, you know, gotta be.
Their name is KiiKiii. It sounds more like a pet name than a fierce idol group, years after IVE's debut. And this is how they're choosing to step into the 5th gen arena? I can already hear the jokes. The real question is whether IVE's success will give this new group any momentum. One Young and Eugen are IVE. Without names that big, KiiKii's got an uphill battle. If Starship is hoping to bottle that
Why are they doing another girl group and not a boy group?
I feel like maybe they understand and perfected what it
Oh.
takes to grow a successful girl group, so they're gonna stick to it.
Maybe, because I don't know if they have a boy group. I'm not on the top of my head. I don't recall.
same lightning twice, good luck. Because there's a massive difference between debuting a group with built-in star power and launching complete unknowns. But hey, miracles happen. The fact that they've got the same
That's
creative
true.
director behind hits like XG's shooting Star and IVE's Love Dive is a good sign. It suggests they're not skimping on quality, which is crucial in this cutthroat industry. And speaking of competition, the next 2 years are about to be chaos for girl groups. Baby Monster, Illit, Hearts 2 Hearts, and rumored groups from high up. Pledis, Source Music and JYP are all about the drop. KiiKiii better come in swinging, because the moment they drop the ball there's a line of groups waiting to snatch whatever hype they could have had. 7. The word misogyny got beaten deader than a Nuga group's chance at a daesang. The second someone dares to whisper maybe her high note sounded like a seagull fighting a kazoo. The internet SWAT team descends screaming misogynist, patriarchy apologist. You just hate women, but critiquing a botched choreo isn't misogyny, it's having eyes. But these keyboard crusaders out here acting like constructive criticism is the same as burning a Girls' Generation poster at a Meninist rally. The reach is Olympic. Meanwhile, male idols could release a song called Women Belong in My Trunk and Stans would be like it's satire sweaty. He's
Yikes.
deconstructing toxic masculinity. Stream it or you're a fake feminist. But let a female idol sneeze off key? Cancel her. She's a disgrace to womankind. The hypocrisy is so loud it's drowning out the encore at Coachella. Y'all turned misogyny into a get out of jail free card for
For her, we thought that she should have had another lady in this group performance.
For who? Who's that?
Remember in the day song, there was like it was like a guy, like a lot of guys and then one girl.
Oh, that was old though.
Mm.
Yeah, it was like the girl from Espa, I think. That was old. I don't think that's what we're talking about though.
Oh,
mediocrity.
Honestly, I don't know what we're talking about.
By farts, and if you say it stinks, suddenly you're the love child of Andrew Tate and a 2014 YouTube comment.
I guess somebody like in the comments was coming for her saying she's being misogynistic or something. Honestly,
Oh.
I don't really know what we're talking about.
But when a guy lip sync like their mics are powered by a potato battery, he's tired. He's human. Protect him, double standards much? And don't even get me started on supporting women, meaning never holding them accountable. Miss Girl could plagiarize Beethoven's entire discography, slap a pink wig on it and call it empowerment, and Stans would scream let women lie, steal and commit felonies. You're just scared of her power. Meanwhile, male idols get caught actually committing crimes and Stans are like he's just a lil meow meow who misunderstood tax laws. Newsflash Latifah, calling out a woman's actions ain't hating women. Misogyny is systemic oppression, not your fave 17th auto-tuned ballad about love triangles. By crying wolf every time someone side-eyes a female idol's lazy stage presence. You're diluting the word into confetti, useless, annoying, and impossible to clean up. Real misogyny? That's the companies paying women less, sexualizing minors and forcing eating disorders. But go off defending
in
your
which
faves
no one will call out for in
Right.
Korea.
off-key encore like it's the suffrage movement.
They're going to say that, oh, dating underage kids is just a cultural difference. It's okay.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.